Grow Clinton, a regional nonprofit organization focused on promoting business growth, building community, and advocating for the sustainable economic success of the greater Clinton region. Grow Clinton This Morning, a program in partnership with KROS.
And of course, on Mondays at 9:05, we do catch up with Grow Clinton, and they've got a rotation of guests that join me in studio. And today it's Jenny. How we doing?
Today it's me.
That's
Good.
right.
How are you doing?
Not too bad. Now, I know Shamrock took place on Friday at Legends. You were there for a while.
I was there for a while.
Had to leave family in town.
Right.
But how did it go?
It went great. It was really it looked beautiful. It was at Legends Sports Bar and Grill, and lots of people came to it, and it was a lot of fun.
And I know there was music and prizes and things like that.
The Stockwells, yes. They had the Stockwells playing, and then, they had some raffles, and it was just a really good time. It was nice to see everybody out. I know it's been a while since COVID struck, and the last 2 or 3 Shamrocks were canceled. 2 Shamrocks were canceled because of COVID.
I think 2019 was the last time that they actually had that. So,
right.
Yeah.
And that was before I worked there. So the first one that I did got canceled on the day of.
Yeah, that's right.
Because it was 2020.
That's right.
Yeah, but so it was really nice to see everybody out and having a good time. And it was a great place to have the event, and I think everybody had a really good time.
That's good, because these things, of course, the Biz After 5 as well is a great way to network and catch up with some of the other business owners.
And it's really nice to relax too. Relax and just chat and not have any, any business going on. Just kind of a social thing to do.
Well, that's good. What else we got coming up?
Well, Friday, March 24th at 4 p.m., we have a ribbon cutting at Valley Bluff Townhomes. That's at 2590 Bristol Drive, Unit 1915. They are new members of ours. So they did have a ribbon cutting scheduled earlier this year, but it got snowed out. So we're having it on Friday the 24th at 4 p.m. So join us out there and take a look at their property. Saturday, March 25th, at 9 a.m., there's a legislative coffee, and that's at Comanche City Hall, and that's 917 3rd Street in Comanche. We love to do those. That's where our legislators come, and you can submit questions to Karen Freese at growclinton.com to ask the legislators. It's at 9 a.m. Then there's one at 11 a.m. in DeWitt Community Center at 512 10th Street in DeWitt. It's just a really good opportunity to be a part of what goes on in our legislature. I always say the same thing. People think maybe this isn't for me, but it is. If you vote, this is for you. If you live in our communities, this is for you. You need to go and bring your questions to Norland Mumpson and Chris Knoyer and Tom Detterman and tell them what you're thinking about.
And they've been pretty good about attending these?
Oh, yeah. Yes, for sure. That is something that's really impressive to me is, of course they should do this, but sometimes people are too busy or they have other things going on, and these 3 really do make a point of interacting and showing up at lots of different functions for our communities.
And of course, they're well into the legislative session right now, so I would imagine a lot going on.
There is, and, just take your pick. There's so much going on, and they're really good about moderating these events, and they do a really good job of trying to get to everybody's questions. It's a great opportunity to let your voice be heard.
So again, this is on this Saturday, the 25th, and they got 2 of them.
Yep, 9 a.m. at Comanche City Hall, and then 11 a.m. at the DeWitt Community Center.
Okay, now are these available online as well?
No.
Okay, so in person, all right.
Let's show up.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so then Friday, March 31st, we have a coffee talk at the Grow Clinton office, 721 South 2nd Street. That will be preparing for Tailgate and Tall Boys, and it's a cool event because we have Josh Eggers coming from Parks and Rec, and then the mayor, Scott Madison, coming to answer questions and let people have information about how this is all going to work in our town. We have limited space in our conference room, so please register and let us know. There will be a cutoff point because the fire code says no more than so many people in our conference room. So please register right away if you'd like to go. You can go to growclinton.com and register for that event, or just call our office at 563-242-5702. I'm excited about this.
Again, that'll be on Friday, March 31st.
Right.
What is the time again on that, Jen?
That's at 9 a.m.
Okay, and then do you know, are people starting to sign up for this?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you want to get in there and sign up if you have anything you want to talk about. I think this is going to be a huge impact on our community. I mean, I know it is. And so if you have questions, if you have ideas, if, you want to know exactly what's going to happen, please, come to this, and the mayor and Josh Akers would be happy to answer your questions.
Is this primarily for business owners?
Yeah, I would think if you were a business owner, it'd be a great idea to come to this, but just, anyone who wants to ask a question as well, it's going to be a forum that's, very, well, it's going to be moderated, it's going to be respectful, it's to get information and to answer questions.
I would imagine people out there do probably have a lot of questions.
Definitely. I think one of the things that I've heard of are people renting their homes out as Airbnbs for others. Or, they're getting out of town if they're not interested in the event, and so they're renting their homes out. And parking, what are people going to do about parking? What are people going to do about camping and RVs and things like that? If you have these questions, come and get your answers.
Yeah, and we're going to have Josh Akers in studio this Thursday at 9:05. He and Scott and, of course, a number of other people have been so active in making sure that this goes right.
Oh, absolutely. And I think it's interesting when, like you said, I had family in town and they were asking me, are you going to go to this? And I think we're going to go to this. So they're from out of town and they're going to come in. So it's going to be a great event. It's going to be reminiscent of our riverboat days, and it's going to have a huge impact on our community. So we need to put our best foot forward. It's going to have a great economic impact on our community.
It'll be interesting. There's no doubt about that.
That's no doubt about that, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And so if it's interesting and fun, all the better.
There you go. What else we got to talk about?
We've got a career fair coming Wednesday, April 12th, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Wild Rose Casino. I think we have about, Stacy Borgson might correct me, but I think there's 36 booths and they're all filled. So with employers. And the good thing is we had a career fair last year and people were invited back to do it. And they said, nope, it worked. We have employees. So other people are taking those booths and getting some employees, and, it's a huge variety of different employers out there. So if you're looking for new work or if you're looking for a job, come on out, Wild Rose Casino, the 12th of April at 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And I know there are businesses out there looking for people to fill positions.
Oh, yes, that's for sure. And I think it's an interesting time in history because there are people looking for jobs and there are employers looking for people to work, and it's just getting everything matched up. I think you remember, Gary, back in the day where you just pick up the Clinton Herald and there were want ads, and you could just go to employment, and it's not like that anymore. You have to use a lot of different resources and know where they are and get people networked and communicating, and this is a great way to do it.
Make sure you bring your resume when you go out there.
That's right.
And it's not, it's a wide variety of employees. It's in industry and retail and things like that.
Absolutely, yeah. We have industry, retail, all kinds of different services that you can, apply for. Something for everybody, and there might be something there that you never considered but thought you could give a try. So yeah, you're right. Just bring your resume and a big smile and a good attitude, and you shouldn't have any problem.
And dress for success.
Dress for success. You feel better when you dress for success.
No doubt. Okay, appreciate you coming in. Anything else, or how can people find out more about Grow Clinton?
Please go to growclinton.com, or you can stop by the office, 721 South 2nd Street, or call us at 563-242-5702.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Grow Clinton, a regional nonprofit organization focused on promoting business growth, building community, and advocating for the sustainable economic success of the greater Clinton region. Grow Clinton This Morning, a program in partnership with KROS.
We thank Jenny for stopping by. Again, Grow Clinton heard Monday mornings at 9:05.